Morning guys, Regina here, and I'm out in the country today, and this is the Introvert's Guide to Selling. I've been talking about so many things, like dreams, like and all that kind of stuff, how to practically apply them, and this series, see, check out, there's chickens behind me. Where's chickens? Chickens, birds. Yeah, the Introvert's Guide to Selling, and I wanted to kind of do this because, and this doesn't even necessarily just apply to introverts, it really is to anyone who really doesn't want to sell. And, we started talking about lifestyle, like, last week, and, what does a lifestyle mean? If you were to really be able to create a life, to really monetize your passions, and to create a lifestyle that you want, what does that mean? Well, a lifestyle is, generally the things that you want around you. Hey guys, thanks for the hearts. And a lifestyle usually requires money, right? And money and selling, and those words kind of get scary. But when you get into, well, thinking about your lifestyle and knowing that you need money to be able to create that lifestyle, not always, because all money is currency exchange. It's really just you're exchanging money based on the perceived value of something, or product, or a service. So when you're an introvert, sometimes it's kind of scary because you're like, well, I'm not really going to ask people for money. But that's not necessarily what you're doing, right? The idea is being able to provide enough value to your audience in order for them to feel like the value that they're given is worth something. So I think just like I was talking about, like how, if dreams come true, and the first thing I said, the first necessary step in order to have your dream come true is to believe it. And it's kind of the same thing with, selling, this crazy word. And believe it or not, I think my best advice for when you get into selling is, or having to sell something, a product or a service, is the first most necessary thing is to be yourself. Because freaking people see right through you. Face your fears, exactly. Neil Miller. Yeah, face your fears, and that's really the only way to get over it, right? And believe me, there are ways to be able to create a lifestyle as an introvert, and not basically doing push selling, which is kind of old style, old school ways of trying to sell, but really pull marketing through attraction marketing, and that is just being yourself and attracting the right people, attracting the niche, your target market and your niche, to be able to, for them to exchange their dollars for the value that you give. Hey, Neil Miller, I don't know how to say your username, but where are you from? And what are some fears that you faced and you've overcome? I'd love to know, or even any of you who are watching now. Love to hear it. Ohio, awesome. I've been to Ohio once. Cincinnati. We're in Ohio. So this is kind of the real start of the next few days, where I was going to do this selling without selling thing, but I think, the Introvert's Guide can't, yeah, I have an X there. Introvert's Guide to Selling, and I was just wondering if any of you guys this would be useful for you, because I know that even now, the whole idea, the whole concept of like having, I am a business owner and I love it, absolutely love it, but there are times where I'm just like, okay, am I doing enough, am I giving enough to be able to warrant being able to get that exchange, that value exchange for the money that, my audience loves. So this is, I don't remember what day it is of my 30-day Periscope challenge, so I'm like, I think day 13 or 14 or something like that, but anyways, these Periscopes are obviously only last only for 24 hours, but I've got it on my YouTube channel for my Courageously Free Travelers channel, and I'm going to show you. I've got some other cool videos there, so I've got the first part of this training. Hey, if you guys have any topics you'd like me to cover, I'm happy to go over it Just give me some juice, man. Give this introvert some topics to cover so that we can help you figure out what you want. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day. Have fun there in Ohio, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow on the next part of the Introvert's Guide to Selling. My email address is vdv@courageouslyfree.com. If you have any topics for me to cover for later, I'd love to hear it. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow with a bit more